Hi, I'm Mike, here with you for Studio 35's video review of Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2, the perfect conclusion to the series. Designed for players and gamers, you can buy and sell in-game currency, accounts, items, and more at p2gamer.com. Use our link to find the best price for you on the only marketplace to be featured on ABC, Fox, and NBC News. With fast-paced action, brilliant gameplay mechanics, and stunning visuals, Doom Eternal is one of the best Xbox Series X experiences that you can enjoy right now. The original game got released back in 2020, and id Software managed to sell more than 3 million copies within just a week's worth of time. If you are a fan of first-person shooters, then you definitely need to check this game out. Today we are going to take a look at the final DLC package for the Doom Eternal game that wraps up the new Doom series that started back in 2016. This DLC is absolutely amazing as it manages to capture everything that makes Doom Eternal a masterwork and presents it in a fresh way. According to the director of the game himself, Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2 features the best boss fight in the entire Doom series. Now, without further ado, let's dive deep into the hellish world of Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2 as we take a look at all of its breathtaking aspects. The gameplay mechanics have not really changed much in this DLC. Well, it's not like any changes were needed in the first place because the original game is already perfect. You get the same brutal but fair gameplay as you try to annihilate all of the enemies that block your path. Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2 is a harsh game that will make you die again and again before you make any kind of real progress. The game starts off a bit easy, just like the base game, but moving forward things quickly start to get out of hand. You will constantly need to stay on your feet if you plan on surviving. If you are playing on anything other than the easy difficulty, then you should get used to dying again and again. There's also more platforming in the game, and you will really like jumping around in the map as you try to reach the next location. You can grapple onto different objects and move forward as you try to dodge different obstacles in the way. Just like Ancient Gods Part 1, this DLC is the same Doom Eternal that we know and love, just 10 times more intense and exciting. There are different new types of unpredictable enemies in the game that will make your advancement even harder. And, of course, you also get to use tons of exciting new weapons to kill all of these detestable creatures. There is a new Sentinel Hammer in the game that lets you smash the ground and stun all of the enemies in the area. While the new weapons might excite you, you shouldn't get too happy as the new enemies will make you scream due to frustration. There's a new type of demon called the Cursed Prowler that will surely become the cause of your death again and again. This demon poisons you and makes you unable to dash and avoid enemy attacks. There are also many other types of enemies that will make your gameplay way more intense. This DLC also brings back the Gore Nest that was a part of Doom 2016. However, it functions quite differently in this game. From hoodies to hats and mugs to pillows, make a statement in style at the Studio 35 merch store. Get 10% off your first order by visiting our link in the description. Of course, we can't talk too much regarding the story of this DLC package because that is one of the main details that every player needs to experience firsthand. The storyline is way more chaotic than any other Doom game in the past as you take on the Dark Lord himself. Oh, and like I mentioned before, the boss fight against Dark Lord is going to be the best Doom boss fight you will ever experience. In terms of visuals, all of us already know just how great Doom Eternal looks. The game has not even been officially remastered for the next-gen Xbox consoles, but it still looks just as good as the new titles that are coming out right now. As compared to the base game, there is a bit more detail put in all of the cutscenes in the game. The soundtracks in this game are also pretty decent, and they beautifully blend in with the amazing visuals to give you an unforgettable experience. If you haven't played Doom Eternal, then you're seriously missing out. The game is definitely one of the best, if not the best entries in the entire Doom series, and this DLC package gives us a fitting conclusion to this gore-filled tale. The game is available with Xbox Game Pass, but you will still have to buy the DLC package separately. And that was Studio 35's video review of Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 2. Have you played it yet? Did it provide the ending you were hoping for? And what IP do you think should be rebooted next? We're thinking, I don't know, Quake. And while you're here, why don't you like this video, as it makes our content more visible? And if you like what we do here and you do want to catch future content, you can subscribe to the channel. As we are a young company looking to make a name for itself, sharing this video across all your favorite social media platforms is also extremely highly appreciated by our team. Real life's boring. Why don't you become a tycoon or a movie star in Second Life using the link in our description?